Well, hello there. Enjoy yourself. Be sure to grab some brew. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Hello guys, and welcome. Today I just wanna make a quick video talking about mages in SMITE Arena. Now you can use this knowledge in any game mode you like and prefer to play, of course. Now why I like playing mages? In my opinion, mages really excel because they are probably the most consistent class of gods in SMITE, battleground of the gods. In my opinion, mages are all about consistency, right? That's why I always felt like that cooldown builds are probably the strongest on mages. You are the guy who constantly goes in and out, and apply as much damage and pressure as you possibly can, right? There are of course some different tactics you can use, especially if you play like against 3 or 4 physical gods or 3 or 4 magical gods. You can always buy like 1 or 2 physical or magical protection items. But you know, currently I would just suggest you to use the recommendation build and just go a cooldown build, right? Because it really allows you to get a lot of damage, a lot of value, a lot of pressure. And in my opinion, mages were always one of the best class, especially in game modes like Arena or Assault, because you really need that consistency. You need that consistent damage to clear minions, to apply pressure to the enemy team. No matter how much you juke, how much you pressure, how much you are good at tanking and juking enemy and CCing, it won't really matter if you simply don't have enough damage to confirm them, to confirm kills. So that's why, you know, a lot of people think that mages are not that strong, but this might be a bit more true in game modes like Conquest, where it is all about, you know, clearing jungle fast and ganking people with speed buff and using level advantage. But in game modes like Arena, it is all about consistency, in my opinion. So in this video I want to show you, you know, how I play Baron, right? Baron was always such a fun character, one of the best voice lines in the whole game, and the more you heal, the more abilities you use, the more you can heal your team. And now you can actually give slow immunity with your second ability to your whole team every time you hit your second ability, your big circle, right? So in this video I'm gonna show you some tactics how you can play Baron or any other mage, in fact. And such characters, mages and guardians, in my opinion, really start to shine once you buy some cooldown reduction going, because then you can get way more consistency, way more. You can use abilities way more often, right? You know, yeah, some mages can, you know, one-shot people, like you have Ra ultimate or you have Vulcan ultimate, but what you really want to do is just keep on spamming abilities and try to juke people, right? In this video I'm gonna show you a few tactics I use to basically apply pressure, try to juke any opponents, and but this is, you know, you can really like how to play SMITE, you know, or any MOBA. It really comes from experience, in my opinion, like knowing all the little details. For example, in SMITE, moving forward is the fastest way you can move. So even if you wanna move right, you wanna, you know, turn your camera and move forward right. You know, also how strong slows are, right? I always used to buy like Winged Blade in SMITE 1, or you can buy Sprint Relic, but on characters like Baron or Vulcan that's not even necessary, or even Ra, they all have bonus movement speed abilities and they have immunity to slows. So if you're gonna play Conquest, I highly suggest like going 1 or 2 damage items and then maybe adding something like Valor, because if you're gonna play Conquest meta is currently 3 or 4 physical gods. That has been true for years, so having 1 physical protection item can really go a long way. If you're gonna play Arena, maybe I suggest buying 1 magical protection item, because you're gonna face a lot of magical such type characters in arena. You know, mages were always very popular. There used to be meta, and there still is this meta that you have double mage, guardian, and then 2 physical gods. And in Conquest, usually you're gonna play against like jungler, and they have solo laner, and they have like AD carry, so at least 3 physical gods, right? You can also go more like a hybrid mage build, right? You can always add in items like Shogun Kuzari or Voidstone to buff your team, right? Even if you're a beginner, I would just suggest you that you go like a typical cooldown build that is already made for you, and let's the game auto build and such. So even for a new player, like, this is why I'm making such video, because I really want to show a new player what you can do with a mage in arena. It's actually really fun, in my opinion. Playing mage in arena is really fun experience, and I really hope in the future we're gonna get like leaderboard rewards and some cool online tournaments for arena and joust. In my opinion, that will go such a long way to make the SMITE 2 the game we all wanted it to be, and to give some actual replayability and competitive infrastructure and scene to arena and joust fans. Because not everybody enjoys Conquest. It's a game mode designed around snowballing. It's a 20-year-old game mode. It was fun back in the days when we were children, but now we are like, we either want to have fun or we want to be very competitive, and game modes like Arena have the potential to have a competitive scene, even when it comes to game design. If you just go like for last 5-7 years, the company did everything in their power to make sure that never happens, because they destroyed arena rank scene, they took away our leaderboards, they didn't organize a single online tournament, and then even then arena was always the most popular game mode, even though they did everything in their power to make sure that never happens. So I really hope like they learned anything, and they will maybe one day start listening to us passionate fans instead, not just those sellout YouTubers and guys who manipulate algorithm and their viewers for money. Who cares about them really? So what is your favorite character, guys? Have you enjoyed playing SMITE 2? I think it just needs some time, but at the end of the day I'm also very a bit afraid, because like they didn't really fix anything that we have been asking for last 7 years. We still have no leaderboard, we still have no online tournaments outside of Conquest, and if they never gonna if they never gonna work on these issues, I feel like SMITE 2 will never be big, no matter how much we change the game, always focusing on all wrong things. So let me know what you guys think. Have you enjoyed playing mages? Like, my favorite mages are probably Kukulkan and Baron at the moment. Baron is really fun because like you have so much sustain, so much heals, good damage, good crowd control. You can use ultimate in many different ways, right? So it's really fun. Mages are really fun characters in my opinion, and they're always really strong, In Conquest you usually only have like one mage in middle, and maybe sometimes in solo, because most people just rely on snowballing, and they're rarely counter build, So, and playing mage in Conquest is really hard, because you just get ganked by those junglers that just use speed buff and you cannot escape them. And it's not like you have team fights and your AoE abilities don't matter that much. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And tell me, what is your favorite mage, and have you been enjoying playing any mage in arena lately? Let me know in the comments. And good night. Have a nice rest.
Oh, the party's this way. Bring the pain. Ah! Beware the shifting side. Ah! Be right back. retreat! Be right back.
An enemy has been slain.
Double kill.
There's the spirit.
An enemy has been slain.
It's time. Free your souls to the others.
An ally has been slain.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Now, let's keep this going on.
Victory.